Well, we've got Nova, Ellie, Claudette Mare, and little Rudi. Uh, they've all been together for quite some time now. You can see they're quite used to each other. The little ones are very used to their foster moms, which is great. So it's getting closer and closer to the time now to let these ones go. So that's always the most exciting part of everything that we're doing, is basically to see these little ones go back out into a natural environment and start being little monkeys again. But so far they're doing extremely well. Moms are very, very settled with them. They're very comfortable with their moms. I think little Nova at the moment is sort of stuck on Ellie and seems to hang around on her. Claudette Mare is not really pulling anyone onto her that much, but I think Rudi does go to her every now and again. So at least they got moms to take them out, and that's basically the most important aspect at the moment. You can certainly see how much more relaxed these little ones are, sort of playing around. Very, very hard to tell the difference all the time. I think Nova it's easier to see she's a little bit lighter than Rudi. Rudi seems to have a little bit of a darkish tinge to his coat, so it's one way of looking at them. Also, Nova seems to have these very wide eyes, so also another way of seeing who is who. Naturally, they'll have to be marked when they go out into the cage, just so we can see easily where they are and who's who out there.
Here we have Nova and Rudi, 1 week before being released into Goliath's troop. They've been into this intro cage with Ellie and Claudette Mare for 1.5 months now. So as you can see, they changed a lot. So this is Nova right there. So we have Rudi starting to climb up. We have Ellie on the left and Nova on the right. She's eating some forage. So yeah, this is 1 week before the release of the babies into Goliath's troop. They've been together, the 4 of them, for 1.5 months now. And you can hear Claudette Mare in the background. And Rudi is on the ground eating some forage as well. Yeah, they've been doing really well. Ellie is still carrying Nova a lot. She's very protective of both of the babies actually. When we come to remove the milk bottles, for example, and the babies scream because they want their milk, Nova will, Ellie will often eyebrow us and head bob us. So Claudette Mare is coming to say hi. And we have Nova. Nice. And here we have Rudi. So sometimes some monkeys come at the fence. The thing with Goliath, they don't really like the intercage, as you can see with Ellie and Claudette Mare pacing. But we often have some females and some males at the fence. Right now we have Nugget, so Ellie and Claudette Mare are often stopping by. Ellie was Nugget's foster mom. So they are still pretty close. She still carries him sometimes like a baby. Yeah, the babies don't really care about what's happening right now. Just some bandits. Yeah.
Elias, so that is Rudi and Ellie, and Claudette Mare and Nova is right at the front. So I've got their bottles here. Just going to pop the bottle in for the babies. So this is Nova. So there we go, Nova is in. Rudi is just eating some sweet potato at the moment, so I'm sure he will be in a minute. Now we've got little Nova.
So little Nova has found some natural forage. This is a piece of grass with its roots on, which is very nutritious for them, and it's just nice to see this little one actually tearing it apart and chewing on it. They get a little bit of moisture and stuff from the roots, and it has got a little bit of a sweetish taste to it.
You can see Rudi and Nova playing on the branches. It's the morning of the release, so they are the first babies being released into troop. They are being released into Goliath's troop. We are currently doing the last preparations for the big moment, so that will be in 2 hours now. It's really exciting, really stressful as well. We're making sure that everything is ready and hope for the best. As you can see, the moms are pacing quite a bit. They get food earlier, so we can make sure that they actually eat well before going to troop. They must sense that something is going on because they're really agitated at the moment. But yeah, soon this too will be part of Goliath.
Well, it's always good to give everyone a nice feed before they basically go out. This is also essential so that we know they've had something to eat. Little stomachs are all full, and we don't have to worry too much about them getting food. So that was John just handing out food for these guys. You can see how interested the adults are, or the moms. Little ones coming in later to pick up little bits here and there. Not as interested because they naturally still having quite a lot of milk, so they'll only pick out the nice little pieces that they can find, if there's nice little banana or sweet bits that they can get. But as I say, everybody here is getting a nice full little stomach, and at least then they don't have to go scrounge around for too much food. They can just worry about getting used to their new accommodation and everybody else that's out there. We have little Nova here. You can see there is still some purple colouring on him, just to be helped identified when he's out there in the troop, but I don't think it's going to be that easy to recognize. It seems to wash off pretty easily, but yeah, he's enjoying his little meal there. He's here with Ellie, just sharing some food, so it's not going to be too long before these lot go out. I'm surprised they're not all going for the bananas. You can see the bananas that are actually around there. They're eating cabbage at the moment, so he seems to be enjoying the cabbage very much. Probably just looking for the little bit of extra greenery that you're getting from it. And yeah, so soon this lot will be on their way. Well, of course, the time is getting closer for these two little ones basically to go out with their foster moms and join the rest of the troop. So it's really a big moment for us all. Here we're getting the milks and everything prepared. So this is also important. Some of you will know that we've got these special feeding cages around on all sides of the main enclosure, so that the little ones have got easy access to go and to drink, and this is the main thing that they've been learning over time, how to climb off mom and basically go into these feeding cages. So they're busy prepping the milk and everything, getting all of that ready to go around and put it into the cages before the little ones get released. You can see they're all eager there in the background. I don't know if the moms know it's coming time, but everybody's getting ready there to sort of start coming out. But of course we just got to make sure they have got sustenance in case they need it wherever they run to. We've got to get everybody out on the different sides of the enclosure just in case things go wrong. So the team all coming together, just going over the final aspects of what's going to happen and where everybody's going to be. So very, very important that everybody's prepared and sort of knows what's going on. Everybody's got their radios so that they can communicate with each other, and there you can see all the little milk bottles are basically full and ready to get put out into the various points.
That's why I tried all the reptiles there.
You guys, can I help?
No, we don't. We're going to put them in the feeding cages.
The bottles have also got little numbers on or tags on them so that we know which feeding cages they go into. The reason for this is so that we can find out which ones they're using more often than others, so that we also later on don't waste milk, and if they prefer certain cages and don't go into another one, naturally we're not going to put milk into ones that they're not going into. And there you see we're getting all of the cages basically set up and ready. And going around the foundation or while around the enclosure just to make sure they're all in place. And slowly the team has finished doing this and all getting ready to go back to the release now and concentrate on letting these little ones out, which is the most important part of the whole day today. So we have Carmen on the ropes. She's going to be leading this integration for now. And as you can see, the intense concentration on the moms and the door. it might look simple, but it's not as simple as it basically looks. We have to make sure the right monkeys go out and the other monkeys sort of come in. And you also sort of got to get your timing right, because you do want, the moms are eager to get out. You might have seen earlier on them pacing and things like this up and down the enclosure. So they're eager to get out. And it is essential that they go out with the little ones, either hanging onto them or following them, and go out together just as one little group. So that's really the whole thing. So we can't just let anybody out or let a little one go out unless she's got a mom. So that's what we're all waiting for. And then, of course, we can't just let anybody in, because that could disrupt the whole process. So it's getting very close at the moment. We're just waiting for one of the moms to grab the little one and take her to the door. So please keep your eyes peeled, because this happens very, very quickly. Doors open, and we're just waiting for mom to come close by there and take the little one out.
Are they all there? Yeah. Okay, go. Wide open. Wide, wide, wide.
Okay, there we've got Claudette Mare. She's come out. She's easy to recognize because she's the one with the little stumpy tail. We're just waiting for Ellie now. Unfortunately, Claudette Mare hasn't got anyone hanging on to her. There comes Ellie. And Ellie has got somebody on. I'm not too sure who that is at the moment, but probably little Nova. Rudi hasn't come out, so they're sort of waiting now for Rudi. But he doesn't seem to be having any of this. There he's jumping around back in the cage. You can see him on the one side. So this does kind of make it difficult now, because we don't have a mom with him. Moms are sort of giving up because little Rudi's being a little bit difficult. So we'll have to worry about his integration a little bit later on, because it doesn't seem like he's cooperating at this moment. So there he is. Is he going to come out now? I don't know. He's come closer to the entrance, but no, he's not coming out. So yeah, this is, as I say, you can't always plan these things. It's not always easy. Doesn't always go as planned, and sometimes the little ones are kind of naughty and don't sort of listen to what they're supposed to do. So we've got little Rudi now stuck on his own inside the cage with no moms. So that means we're going to have to try and get a mom in again and try and get him out. But look, there's Nova. Nova's out with Ellie up in a tree, having a look around. So this is just fantastic. She's holding on very, very nicely. Nice little moment with her just having a look around. And also, of course, Nova looking around there, seeing what's going on. They all seem to be happy. Here's the backup coming. I don't know if that's Claudette Mare just coming to have a look. Didn't get a chance there to see the little tail, but look at little Nova calling mom. So yeah, it seems like he's been left around on a little branch there and saying, "Hey mom, come and help me please." So little Nova not at all happy there, stuck on a little branch. I don't know where mom's gone or how he left her behind, but he's certainly not happy about this situation. But I'm sure mom's not too far away, and she'll come and rescue him any minute now and take her back into her arms. There you can see he's hanging on to her again while she's grooming somebody. I don't know, as I say, it's very hard to say at the moment with their back turned to us who she's actually grooming, but at least little Nova's now hanging on to mom and happy to be back in her arms.
So Oh, there she is on the left. This is our little Nova. Yeah.
Nova is seen by people without monkeys in the sun.
So Nova's been out in the troop for about 2 hours, a little over, and as you can see she's starting to relax with other monkeys around. And that's Ellie, who's facing us now. So still very much with Ellie, and a bit nervous when they get separated, but starting to get a lot of good attention from the others.
So little Nova settling in very nicely. She's got a little entourage there with Ellie and everybody to look after her. Really enjoying climbing around in the trees and seeing what's actually going on. So this is like a completely new experience for them and a whole new world. It's like getting a whole new 3D world for yourself, because now you've got height and everything that you can climb up, have a look around. Mom's nearby there just relaxing, so she's feeling very, very safe. She is a little bit wary of going next to the other monkeys, and especially the little juveniles who are always trying to come close and hold her. She's not too happy with that and keeps on trying to go closer to Mom the whole time. But at least she seems to be getting on with everybody. It's just a pity little Rudi couldn't come out with her, because it would have been nice to see the two of them playing around in the trees together. But sometimes that's just how things go. So I'm not too sure what Mom's eating there, but it looks like little Nova is feeling a little bit peckish and working her way down towards the feeding cages. So she's got a few obstacles that she's got to go through, especially some of the juveniles, just to basically get down onto the ground, which she's managed to do quite well. And she's picked up 2 little entourages just to make sure she's safe all the way over to the feeding cage. And this is quite remarkable. This is like it's really nice to see them actually doing this, because these feeding cages, they have to find themselves. It's like finding an Easter egg, basically. And to find out where it is in the enclosure is quite great. So it means they do recognize it. She's found her milk and everything like that. So that's really fantastic.
We have Nova in the middle, Ellie on the right, she's being groomed by Didi, and on the left we have Claudette Mare, who was Nova's foster sister. Mary Sunshine is trying to hug Nova at the moment. Here we have Jane. So Ellie and Claudette Mare are super happy to be back in troop. Didi keeps on grooming Ellie, which is super sweet. And Claudette Mare was playing with all the juveniles earlier. So yeah, they are finally back in troop. Thank you. We have Nova being groomed. She's going back to her mom Ellie for comfort. So Nova joined the troop this morning. She's doing amazing. As you can see, she keeps on following Ellie and Claudette Mare when she's there. Here we have Emma, She's a high rank and she loves grooming. So we might have a bit of grooming session. And Nova seems comfortable with her. Nova did amazing today. She was a bit scared at first, which is normal, especially when Ellie left. But otherwise now she's just playing with everyone, eating without being scared. She still resists when a female tries to take her. But yeah. We have a beautiful sunset to end this release day. Nova, Ellie and Claudette Mare are up there in that tree, so we can't really see them on video. They've been up there for a good 30-40 minutes now. We go by to check on them tomorrow starting 4:30 in the morning, and we spend the full day monitoring them. We will try to release Rudi starting 7 and see how it goes, so hopefully he will join them soon, so that the 4 of them will be reunited again, and then Rudi and Nova will be part of Goliath's troop together. But yeah, a really good first day for Nova, and we hope for the best for Rudi tomorrow. Just here we have Nova after her first night in troop. It's around 5:30 at the moment. So when we do integration, especially release, the integration team start just before sunrise. So this morning I was there around 4:30. So that way we can make sure that we hear through the whole day. And because Rudi is still in the first mom cage, we can check on him as well. So I don't see Ellie or Claudette Mare around, so that might be why she's screaming in the moment. This is just Butchie Boy and Aurora fighting on my left. Oh, Claudette Mare is just there. And we still have Nova up there.
So you can see little Nova's a lot more settled the second day, getting around very well. She's not too scared of any of the other females or anyone coming around. She does look for mom every now and again, but Ellie is not always there by her side. She seems to be disappearing every now and again, but they're always keeping an eye on her, and she is having a lot of fun clumbering around in the trees and things like this, making new little friends. I haven't seen anybody actually pick on her or anything like that, so it is good, and hopefully she's going to open up the pathway for little Rudi, who we still have to work on. We haven't forgotten about him. He's still sitting in the introduction cage now, and we still got to get some moms in, so the next thing will be having a look and seeing how we can get him out to meet her. So that might also be a nice little reunion, just to see how things are going there. But at the moment, as you can see, very comfortable with everybody. She's not scared, eating and finding food. She's jumping amongst all the hierarchy monkeys, which is very good. They're not too concerned about her. They're all paying attention if she does get into trouble. But you can see she's behaving like a normal little monkey now, which is great. Jumping around, chewing on the little leaves, finding little bugs and things like this. And that's really important for a little one like her. Also another nice picture with all of them up there, with little Nova, with Ellie, very sunshine. They're all up there on a beautiful branch. It's a type of fig tree that they're actually sitting in now that does get figs every now and again, which is a nice food or natural food source for them. It will start getting some little flowers and like that soon, which is also something they like eating. So it's just nice to see like the whole little family basically sitting up there on this branch. It's a nice, perfect little picture of all the little ones, of the whole family just sitting there enjoying themselves, getting groomed, the little ones jumping around, having a little bit of fun. Hopefully soon to be joined by little Rudi, which will just add to it and just make it a lot better. But so far, very, very nice. Everything's looking good, and I think our whole team can be very proud of themselves getting this little one out there and reunited with the monkey family again. So some large birds are coming past. We call them hardy-dars. You'll hear them now. Mom's quickly there, grabs the little Nova and just takes her to safety just in case. And just look how protective they basically are. You've got another little monkey running up there and just making sure that the little one's in the middle of them and can't get hurt at all. Because of course eagles and things can be big predators for these guys, so they really have to keep a lookout for them. So they're very aware of anyone flying around above them and that type of thing, just to make sure the little ones are protective and out of harm's way. Little Nova really enjoying some cabbage. It's not something I would have thought she would have gone for, but seems to really like it. Nice and chewy and crunchy still, so it's lovely fresh cabbage, but I thought they might have tried the oranges or bananas as a priority, but sometimes you can never tell what a monkey is really going to enjoy eating. Well, overall this has really been a great little video to watch. Little Nova certainly didn't disappoint. Actually a very brave little girl. I didn't expect it from her. Become quite independent, so it's always nice sometimes to go back to some of those older videos and just see how they came in, how broken they actually were, and what they've changed into. And you've got like this little young monkey now growing up in the right way. Mom's caring for it, loved by a whole lot of other monkeys the way it should be, and you can basically see in their little faces how happy they actually are to be back with their own kind. So it's it's very, very important for them. And in the end of the day, this is the best thing to try and do, is to try and get them back to where they belong, or at least get them back to monkeys again. They can't have this kind of behavior in a home or locked up with anybody. They can't have this kind of freedom, and it's really unfair on little monkeys. So I'd really discourage anybody thinking of trying to get one of these captured and removing them from their beautiful environment to stay in some unnatural place as a captive prisoner for the rest of their lives. You can just see how much fun they have out here, how much they actually care for each other as well. So loss is quite a big thing with monkeys. They really do miss their family members, and they really do care for them. But anyway, that's Nova's. We're going to look forward to Rudi's release up next. Thank you everybody for joining us and watching. I really appreciate it. The foundation is going through a bit of a tough stage at the moment, very tough time in the year. So if anybody has got any extra finances they'd like to get rid of, please think of us. Donations are more than welcome to help us carry on with the work that we do. It is very important and does help us keep on going. Thanks to everybody else out there who's watching, sharing, joining our various social media channels, sharing that, supporting, answering other people's questions. It really does help, and we do appreciate it. Thank you all for being out there, for being our family, and helping where you all can in your own way. See you next week.